So the so long awaited Help Wanted 2 is out not long ago, and let me say, this might be one of the best FNAF games, gameplay wise at least. This game is so much fun, and in this video I will be analyzing all the aspects of this game. And one thing before we start, I hope you guys subscribe and don't forget to leave a like since this video took a while to make, and yeah. Pretty much like the original Help Wanted 2 follows a similar approach, where there's a set of minigames and challenges that must be beaten. There's 6 different game mods, each one with a set of minigames and hard versions of the base minigames. As well, there's Backstage, where you can do tasks like arts and crafts with Sun, and Makeover for Roxy. Fastcade, where you can experience games like Bonkabon and DJ Music Time with DJ Music Man. Staff only that have minigames like Cold Storage with Glamour Freddy, First Tide with Helpy. There's also Food Prop, where it have minigames like El Chip and Fazbear Theater, where you serve food to the staff bots and Glamrock Chica. There's also Ticket Booth, where you do encounter Moon in the carousel level, where you must repair it, and the returning Captain Foxy's ride. Finally, there's the Sister Location section, where you basically play remakes of the original Sister Location minigames, such as the Ballora Gallery and Breaker Room with Funtime Freddy. Now, about the hard levels, these can be unlocked by getting the fast wrench by completing a certain minigame. Then you can head to the side room, where you can unlock this door. By doing this puzzle seen in the ruin, using the fast wrench, inside the room there's Princess Quest 4, which I will get to later, and also there's that device seen in ruin that prevents you from taking off your mask. Now, you can actually take off your masks, which reveal the true colors of this place. Now it's destroyed just like how it was seen in ruins and security breach, and like that you unlock the hard levels, which like I said before are hard levels of the base games. As you see, the gameplay in Help Wanted 2 get a lot of variety compared to Help Wanted 1, which is great. Also, I want to point out how amazing this game visually. Steel will absolutely nail the designs of environments, and how the models looks is a major improvement over the base Help Wanted, which I'm glad to see. And I want to also point out something else. This game is not really that scary. I mean, sure, there's few creepy sections, like the Ballora Gallery, but it's not something to be crazy about. So if you are looking for horror, this game sadly does not offer much of it, in my opinion. And this has become a classic issue with the modern FNAF games, and I feel like the series really lost its horror after FNAF 6. Take for an example Security Breach. It's a crime being tagged as a horror game in Steam, but enough of that, we are not for Security Breach today. Although it might have its own video in the future, so let me know your thoughts in the comments if you want this video or not. And yeah, just like the visuals, the audio is also important to make sure the player is in full immersion. The sound design in this game is honestly great. A lot of the levels have an eerie ambience that help increase the horror factor, with some notable soundtracks like the carousel level track. I find it really cool. You can check the full OST playlist yourself. There's some levels, notably the Ballora Gallery, which absolutely have a great audio design. It's both creepy and tense. Now we move on to something else. The story. Oh boy, the story. This game have two endings. The first one can be unlocked by completing all the minigames, including the hard levels of course, which allows you to get these figures that called Fast Force. There's 6 of them, one with Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, Chica, Puppet, and Golden Freddy. By doing so, you get this cutscene.
Take a mask. Take a mask.
Like you saw, there's a charging station, like the one seen in Security Breach, and then what looks like lit trap grabbing the door of the station, then a bunch of nightmare staff bots surround you, presumably killing you. Or I don't know. Then the viewpoint changed to mask bot, where you see is giving the Vanny mask to Cassie, like how seen in Ruin. Now I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm personally sure this is the canon ending. Since, like I said, us as Maskbot are giving Cassie a fanny mask. This can also mean that this game is taking place after the events of Security Breach and the start of Ruin. Now, I personally believe that our player got brainwashed by Glitch Trap, and now he somehow possesses the Maskbot. Or maybe he's just killed and still will add this scene with Cassie just to confirm where this game takes place at in the timeline. As for our protagonist in this game, I don't really know. It might be a Fazbear technician, or staff bot, or even Vanessa. Now, I hear some people saying that we are playing as Cassie's father, but I'm not really sure, since Cassie doesn't mention anything about her father disappearing or something. The only thing she mentioned in one line during Ruin is that her father have the Faz range. This can indicate that he worked as a Fazbear technician, so I'm not entirely sure. And this is it for the first and presumably the canon ending. Now, there's also a secret ending. During the game, you can see some graffitis on the walls that tells you to do specific things in certain minigames. If you do them correctly, you get these dolls, also known as memories. If you have all of them, Mystic Hippo gives you this glitch coin that allows you to play Princess Quest 4, seen in that side room I mentioned earlier. Here you play as the princess, and at some point when you unlock this door, the princess enters the same room that you are in now. And when she stabs you, this happens. As you saw, Princess Quest turned in first person perspective, and to be honest, this is really neat. Now, when you reach this place, you need to align these things next to the dolls you collected earlier in specific order. And then you unlock this secret room that have a box, which inside of it, there's this Bonnie mask. Now, when you continue and trade your Vanny mask with the old man, he gives you the glitch trap flashlight, and then the door opens showing the sister location elevator. When going inside, this happens.
Naughty, naughty.
As you saw, the walls fall down, revealing that you are inside a claw machine, with Vanny peeking inside. Then Moon asks you to give him the plushie, so he can take it to Vanny. Then Vanny squishes the hell out of Glitch Trap, and then she waves and then go into the darkness. Now, this ending is confusing, but I'll try to explain what I think it means. Again, I'm not MatPat, so don't count so much on what I say. Now, the existence of the fourth Princess Quest arcade machine could only mean one thing, that Glitch Trap slash Vanny still exists, to some degree. What I find weird is that in Security Breach, in what I believe is the canon ending, I mean the Princess Quest ending, they already established the idea that Vanny is gone and Vanessa is now free. But in this game, they added the fourth arcade game. So does that mean that we didn't 100% free Vanessa? And more importantly, is Vanny trying to break free from the trap? Because obviously we see her squish him, but if this ending is not the canon one, this confirms that Glitchtrap and Vanny are still here. Now, I'm really curious how they're gonna use them in a future game and how they will work out the things while Mimic is still around. So, I guess we will wait and see. Also, I want to point out this, just like Security Breach, Vanny have ton of cut content, which mean we probably could have much more of her. But I guess seeing her for 5 seconds is the ending is all you're gonna get. Thanks to Tetrabit Gaming, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, it appears that there's a chunk of voice lines of presumably Vanny that didn't make it, which led to another security breach situation, which I'm not gonna talk about so much. So, what do I think of this game? This game is great. I mean, it lacked story wise, and I'm not really satisfied with the endings. I feel like Steelwolf could have made something else. I don't know, maybe explain the mimic more, or even hint what will happen in the next game. And overall, this is my only issue. I think Steelwolf learned from some of their mistakes and tried to make an overall good game. And I will give them that. This game is great. And like that, this video reached its ending. Please consider a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. And don't forget to share your personal thought and theories on this game in the comments down below. And see you guys next time.